The Chinampa agricultural system of Mexico City consists of a set of artificial islands handcrafted by Chinamperos using knowledge preserved by oral tradition that dates back to pre-Columbian times. In the heart of Mexico City, considered the third most populated megalopolis in the world, and among Aguejo canals and aguejotes, canoes, and trajineras, lie Chinampas, a millenary heritage dating back to the foundation of the city of Mexico Tenochtitlan in 1325. Chinampas have served as the agro-productive foundation that sustains Mexico City's food supply. Native farming techniques have been passed on from generation to generation, providing the city's population with a great variety of food products that support the metropolis' food security. In July 2017, Chinampa Agricultural System of Mexico City was designated Globally Important Agricultural Heritage System Site, a GIE site, by the Food and Agriculture Organization of the United Nations, FAO, the first such designation for Mexico and the third in Latin America. Mexico is located in North America, bordering the United States to the north and Guatemala and Belize to the south. With a population of 122 million and a surface area of over 2 million square kilometers, the country is divided into 31 states and Mexico City, a special federal entity and the country's capital. Mexico City's metropolitan area concentrates over 22 million people. The Chinampa agricultural system of Mexico City, the last remains of the 5 ancestral lakes of the Valley of Mexico Basin, is located in the midst of the city's urban maze. The system lies within the Natural and Cultural World Heritage Zone in Xochimilco, Tláhuac, and Milpa Alta, spanning 7,590 hectares and with an estimated 250,000 inhabitants. The area is home to a productive, natural, and cultural legacy that has earned 2 other international designations, one as World Heritage Site and another as Ramsar Site, distinction awarded to wetlands of international importance. It is estimated that the Chinampa agricultural system is nearly 2,000 years old. According to specialists, Chinampas emerged around the year 200 BC and peaked at around the 14th and 16th centuries AD. It was during the expansion of the Aztec Empire that large-scale agricultural production in Chinampas was developed in order to reclaim land from the lakes and secure food supply. It is estimated that at the arrival of the Spaniards in the 16th century, there were around 9,000 hectares of Chinampas in full production, capable of feeding a population of 200,000 people. Chinampas are an ancestral agricultural production system that consists of land pilots inside the lake. A chinampa is an island surrounded by canals that is capable of an intensive agriculture that yields up to 5 harvests per year. Chinampas are built by hand by Chinamperos using ancestral techniques. To build them, several layers of organic matter and lakebed sediment are superposed over a reed mesh. To provide it with structural integrity, aguejote trees are planted along the edges of each chinampa. These willows' roots fix the chinampa to the bottom of the lake and provide a natural buffer on its sides. The trees also provide a wind-breaking barrier, and its vertical and upwards growing foliage allows sunlight to reach the crops. The canals surrounding the chinampas are essential to irrigation, mud accumulation, and the transportation of people and goods using trajineras and canoes. Chinampas constitute a sustainable and self-sufficient system since the lake itself provides the materials for their construction, operation, renovation, and maintenance. Today, Mexico City's Chinampa agricultural system spans 2,215 hectares and is composed of 20,000 chinampas, of which 3,500 are in full production distributed in 5 main areas: Xochimilco, San Gregorio Atlapulco, San Luis Tlalcialtemalco, San Pedro Tláhuac, and San Andres Mixquic. In addition to its productive value, the Chinampa agricultural system provides Mexico City with an important cultural wealth that sustains community traditions and a wide range of knowledge about agriculture, nature, and the very history of the native people that have thrived in the area for more than 500 years. The various agricultural technologies employed in the area are ancestral in nature. One of the most widely known is the utilization of the chapines technique, a grid of small mud boxes onto which seeds are planted to facilitate their transplantation for final production after germination. Today, around 17,000 Chinamperos produce flowers and vegetables year-round. Lettuce, purslane, coriander, chard, spinach, beets, and broccoli are among the most commonly produced vegetables. Other native species such as maize, gourds, chili peppers, huazontle, wormseed, amaranth, and seaweed. Flowers such as dahlias, Mexican marigolds, poinsettias, azaleas, and begonias are also grown. The relevance of this system lies in its capacity for producing and supplying products using the same ancestral farming techniques along different stages of the history of the country, remaining in use in 21st century Mexico. Despite the urban sprawl expansion onto the lacustrine areas of Xochimilco and Tláhuac, the Chinampa system is still operational in providing present generations with a valuable production. These characteristics set this recently designated GS site apart from the existing 37 sites around the globe. Mexico City's Chinampa system is the only site within an urban area, and it lies inside a great metropolis in the heart of Mexico's capital. The designation of the Chinampa agricultural system of Mexico City as a GS site allows international, national, regional, and local authorities to join efforts to strengthen institutional and social capacity building to preserve these traditional agricultural systems that, according to the Food and Agriculture Organization, still provide food to around 2 million people in the world.
Nigan Chinampa, Tantuitze, Tequitiki, Chivas para más chiquito, no más mastican que nigan tequisque para más ampliar la tradición.